Graphic arts is a perfect opportunity to express your creativity while learning important computer skills. This class accepts beginners, experts, and anyone in between. In Graphics 1, you learn the basics of Adobe Photoshop CS3. You make posters, skills competitions, learn Curly's product labels and photos. Graphics 2, you learn the basics of digital photography. Graphics 3 and 4, you use the advanced CS3, advanced projects, Curly's, and photography and posters. You do service learning projects and independent studies of Flash and cartooning. Okay. Gaddy, nice to meet you. What important skills have you learned from this class?
How to take good pictures.
What are your favorite pieces of art and why?
This one, because you can see like the liquid of the can thing.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the classroom?
It was really like relaxed, and you kind of just work at your own pace, and it was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. It wasn't stressful. It was just kind of, you do your stuff, and it's pretty relaxed.
Our drawing and painting classes have been transformed. When you go to Forecast, choose Visual Arts 1, 2, or 3. In Visual Arts, you learn the basic elements of design, line, shape, form, texture, and more, through a series of projects that will tap into your inner creativity. Media will include pen and ink, pencil, paint, and collage. You'll also get the chance to study the arts of ancient times.
In Visual Arts 2, you'll build on the elements you've learned through the principles of design, things like rhythm, emphasis, and movement, to create more complex projects that reflect your individuality. You'll try things like sculpture, scratchboard, pastels, and mixed media, and use color to add theory to add life to your work. The work of more modern artists will inspire you on your journey to develop your own artistic identity.
Visual Arts 3 is specially designed to help you refine the concepts and skills you've learned by creating a series of work based on a self-chosen theme or topic. You'll create work to submit for art competitions and shows, and prepare for a portfolio that showcases your strengths as an artist. This class is for students who have been waiting for the opportunity to challenge themselves to grow to new heights in art.
If you've taken drawing or painting in the past, you should forecast for Visual Arts 2. If you've taken several art classes and done pretty well, you should register for Visual Arts 3. If you have any questions, see me, Miss Drake, or Miss Sharp for more information. See you in class.
Man, I am so sick of censorship. I really just want to be able to write without being limited. It's really bad. I can't stand it. It's horrible. Whoa.
Hey, what's up?
Not
So
much.
you're sick of limited writing, I hear.
Yeah.
You should try creative writing. It's very creative. It's a lot of writing, if you're into that sort of thing.
Obviously.
I got tired of all the long response essays and expository writing, so I decided to check out Miss Drake's creative writing class. Turned out to be pretty neat. You get to write whatever you want to a certain extent, get to express your feelings. I'm writing a story about aliens right now.
Aliens?
Yeah, aliens.
That's cool.
It's not done yet, but it's turning out pretty good.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Most things are a work in progress. Naturally. That's pretty cool. I'll go check that out.
All right.
I've done it 2 times.
I've done it 2 times too.
I've done it 3 times.
I've done it 5 times.
I've done it 3 times.
I've done it twice. I've done it twice as well.
What are you guys talking about?
How many times we took ceramics? The first time you take ceramics, you have to listen to what Miss Drake tells you to.
The second time you take ceramics, you can make different things and use different colored clay.
I'm making a gnome.
Miss Drake is a cat's pajamas, and so is ceramics.
Wow, this stuff is so cool.
Isn't it for art history?
Jenny, weren't you in art history?
Yeah, but that was going to be really difficult, so I transferred out, and now I'm regretting it a lot.
Yeah, I heard that it's supposed to be like really interesting and kind of challenging, but really fun.
But look at all this stuff you get to make. This is so cool.
Oh, plus Miss Drake teaches it, and we love Miss Drake.
I love Miss Drake.
So, awesome. So
you should take art history.
Hi, I'm Mr. Hall. You may have seen me in the hallways running around, or actually before assemblies, going kind of nuts. Well, to tell you the truth, I actually teach here. I teach 4 classes. Technical Theater, Technical Theater 2, Drama, and Play Production. Technical Theater is a wonderful romp through this world we call the backstage area. You can learn about lighting, about sound, microphones, even putting together a set such as this. Technical Theater 2 is a design course where we actually put pen to paper and make the sets and do the work behind the scenes. Drama, we learn about acting, the fun stuff. And play production, we put them both together and we get a play, if not 3. Now, I have a representative here who's taken several of my classes. Her name is Kelsey. Kelsey, how are my classes?
They're great.
More feeling!
They're wonderful.
So, I would suggest you sign up for these classes, find out what they're like, and see what I'm like in an actual classroom setting as opposed to that guy just running down the hallway looking somewhat confused. Thank you, and good night. Ow!
Hi, my name is Mr. Friesen, and I teach the choral classes here at the high school. We have 3 courses that you can take. You can take chorale, which is a freshman through senior course, a non-audition group, so anybody can be in it. We have concert choir, which is the next step up from that. That's our group that does a lot of state competitions and festivals and such, go on tour as well. That is an audition group that you can try out for. And then we also have our social airs, which does a lot of pop and jazz and swing music, a lot more contemporary stuff, and you can audition for that group as well. Those are our 3 classes here at the high school for choral studies.
Hi, my name is Joe Gibson. I've been part of the Social Airs for, this is my 4th year now. It's an audition group, a late bird, and we sing jazz music, pop music, rock, and we do some jazz competitions and stuff. We sing for Dornbeckers Children's Hospital, and we do a lot of Christmas caroling and thing during the winter seasons.
There's a whole bunch of different types of people in choir. There's like people you wouldn't normally think would hang out with each other. You know, we come together great as a group and we make really, beautiful music together, and we just have so much fun, It's a lot of hard work and we gotta put our whole souls into it.
Concert choir goes to a number of different festivals and competitions, first of which is in the fall we go to what's called the Fall Vocal Showcase. In the spring we go to 2 things. Usually we go to a festival. This year we're going to Warner Pacific College. We can qualify for the state competition there, and it's another chance to see other choirs. We also go to the district competition between other schools in Capital Conference, and we're competing to qualify for state. And if we do qualify for state, we go to the state choir finals at Bauman Auditorium at George Fox University.
One really cool thing that we do for choirs every 2 years is that we go on tours. Last year we went to New York and that was really fun, and next year for all the sophomores and juniors and freshmen of this year are going to go to Orlando. What's really fun about these tours is that you get to do amazing things, like you get to visit new sites and see a lot of new faces and all that, so it's a pretty cool reason to join choir.
So the Singing Christmas Tree is one of our biggest and funnest events that we get to do in choir. You take the songs that you learn from the starting of the year and you sing them all through December, and then you perform it with like spotlights for seniors, and just you get in this big wooden tree that looks amazing because there's 78,000 lights on it.
Hi, I'm Mr. Ferris, and I'm in charge of the instrumental music here in Molalla River School District. I have about 3 electives that we teach at the high school. The first one is symphonic band. If you've ever played an instrument before, you should sign up for symphonic band at the high school. 3 sections, symphonic A, symphonic B, symphonic C, and it fulfills your arts requirements, or it helps fulfill your arts requirements for graduation. So it's a great way to participate with the group. We do a lot of great activities outside of school, and it would be great to have all of you join us. The second is a History of Rock class, which is a lot of fun, only available to sophomores through seniors, and it's articulated with CCC, which means if you take the class, you can get college credit. So a great opportunity to not only take a great elective, again for arts credits, but also if you want to, you can get some college credits, and much cheaper that way. And then finally we have the jazz band that meets at the end of school. It's for those select instrumental students that want to try out. You have to come talk to me. We perform all over the place throughout the year. It's a lot of fun, a great bunch of music. So if you want to play instruments, you come see me, sign up for my classes. You want to be at football games, basketball games, come see me. It's a great time. I hope you'll join us. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the computer and business classes from Miss Baker.
Because she's camera shy.
Yeah, she's a little, whatever. So the first class is Computers 1. You pretty much learn how to type and stuff.
Just basic computer skills. It's the prerequisite you need for any computer class that you take with Miss Baker. And you do word processing and internet usage and PowerPoint stuff. And for Computers 2, it's just more advanced. Computers 1 is pretty much just like
you just do all projects and you're not tested on anything, and it's a lot more laid back of a class.
Yeah. And PowerPoint is just an in-depth look in the PowerPoint program.
I took that my sophomore year, and you get to make movies and commercials and presentations, and it's pretty fun.
And desktop publishing I just took actually, and it's just like combining text and graphics and making brochures and advertisements. It's a really fun class. I liked it a lot. And advanced is just doing more like original creative things with the desktop publishing and just learning more programs and stuff. Talk about Excel.
I don't take Excel, but and then another class is Excel. It's recommended for any student planning to enter the business field. It's just kind of a basic class.
Just spreadsheets and dealing with like inventory and sales records, payroll stuff. So that's good to know for later.
And then 2 of the business classes are accounting and marketing. They're really just basic classes that you need to take if you want to go into business in college. And there's a lot of money in accounting, so it's always good to take a class that you can become more familiar with later. And accounting deals more with numbers and like transactions to make a business successful, and marketing is more of the creative side. And
Ms. Baker very much recommends both of these classes for anyone that wants to enter any type of field in accounting or marketing.
Business itself.
Yeah. And web design is the last one, and it's just like you create web pages and do HTML and things like that.
Stuff that you can go online and look at.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome to the world of video production. Enter the room where the magic is made, where we create the visions that you get to watch. We have 2 video production classes that we offer in this school. The first is beginning video, where you learn about cameras, how to take care of them, how to use them well, good camera angles, and you learn the basics of editing, how to tell a story in pictures, how to add effect. In the beginning class, once you get a few basics under your belt, say 3 or 4 weeks into it, you get to work on some projects. We'll have a week where you can do a news unit and learn how the real news people get their stories out in a single day. We'll give you the chance to make a music video to a song of your choice, and you can make a commercial. Advertise. It's the American way. Beginning video is for sophomore students or older. Freshmen need not apply. We also have advanced video production, a wonderful class in which students get to create the masterpiece of their dreams, whatever it is they would like to see. In advanced video, you also get to create the announcements on a weekly basis. Inform and entertain your fellow students. Have your work seen by the whole school. There's also a chance in advanced video production to obtain college credit through Clackamas Community College, and to earn Curlies through a service learning project. All advanced students are required to do a service project. So, if video production sounds like fun to you, start with the beginning. Check it out. If you enjoy that a lot, take the advanced. If you take that advanced class 3 times in 1 year, you get the college credit. All right?
Mr. Z here for your yearbook tutorial. This is a yearbook advisor. This is a yearbook. This is the yearbook classroom, where this helps a bunch of students create this. Let's go inside and find out how you could become a member of the yearbook team. Follow me. Don't be shy, come on in. So, Molalla High School students, here you are inside the inner sanctum of the yearbook room. No one is allowed in this room unless they've passed a stringent application process. Let's find out what it's all about. The yearbook is led by 2 editors.
Oh.
And of course, yearbook is a business, so we need a business team in order to make sure that we make the money we need to publish this book. Are you our business team?
You know?
And then it's made up of other elite teams to create the various sections. We have our sports team.
Yeah.
We have our academics and clubs team.
Woo!
And of course, we have our student life team.
Woo!
Now, yearbook is a pressure cooker. All these ladies have sacrificed significant parts of their lives in order to be here. What are the benefits of being in yearbook? Well, you'll develop skills in leadership, photography, design, writing, plus it looks terrific on your resume. Well, those are the benefits for you. What about your benefits for us? Well, if you want to be in yearbook, we're looking for people that have photographic skills, writing skills, potential leadership skills, self-starters, self-motivated, people that are responsible, can meet deadlines. That's what we're looking for. So how do you join this elite team of students? You have to apply. Come and see me for an application, and then through a stringent application process, we go through them, we sort out, we pick the best of the best to join our team here. So, you want to apply and get in yearbook? Come and see me.
The metals classes at Molalla are taught by Ms. Burl, and the shop is equipped with almost anything you need to learn the basics about welding, from arc and MIG welding to cutting with a torch or the plasma cutter.
There are 4 different types of metals classes that you can take at Molalla High School. During Metals 1A, students learn the fundamentals in welding, including arc, MIG, oxyacetylene, and cutting. Once students learn the basics, they move into Metals 1B, where they use their skills gained in 1A to learn how to position welds. This means students will be welding horizontally, vertically, and overhead positions. In this class, they will learn how to make drawings and work up a bill of sales on projects. In addition, they will make 1 to 3 personal projects depending on time available in the shop. The personal projects are a fun way to use their welding skills they have learned during class and apply them in a fun setting.
Once you pass Metals 1A and 1B, you move to Metals 2. This class is repeatable for credit, so you can take it more than once. In this class, students learn how to TIG weld, but spend the majority of time on their projects. This trimester in Metals 2, we just finished a metal art project, and here are some examples of completed projects. We have this tree here, and this metal quilt thing, and this fish pond with metal cattails and a little shark in it. So that was our art project. We're also working on repairing equipment for community members and building personal projects such as go-karts, trailers, and Trevor Beaver is going to make a 4-foot tall elephant out of old Volkswagen Bug parts. This is a very fun class, and it allows you to use your skills, be creative, and learn a valuable skill that can land you a job right out of high school. Welders make excellent money and are in high demand.
The final class is Metals Internship. This class is designed for students that are employed in a metals career area or want to complete an internship either at the school shop or with an outside employer. You have to have all 4 metals courses completed and permission from the metals instructor.
I'm Brian Bowen. I'm the ASB president. I get to run all meetings and talk at all assemblies.
Hi, I'm Jenny Chong. I'm the ASB treasurer, and if you like counting money and meeting with Mr. Ricker, then you should apply for this position.
I'm Kylie Hauser, and I'm ASB vice president. If you like running things, counting votes, and speaking in front of people, then you should apply for my position.
I'm Cody Gann. I'm the school liaison officer. My job is to make sure all the other teams for sporting events are welcome and to set up for those games.
So, what is ASB? ASB stands for Associated Student Body, and we oversee all the student-led activities.
The ASB gets to go on lots of cool retreats and meet new people, and all the teachers also love you.
ASB also looks very good on college applications.
To run for ASB position, the applications will be handed out this spring after President and Vice President have been elected.
We want you.
Hi, I'm Michael Bogdanovich, and I'm your junior class vice president. We'd like you to join. It has a lot of good opportunities. You get chances to meet with new people, help out your community. The juniors are in charge of the prom, and we do the homecoming parade as well. It's really cool to get involved and get hands-on. You can see your work unfold. It's really cool knowing you were a part of it, and it's good to really help out your community too.
All right, and I am Lou Miller, senior class representative, and as a representative, you're basically on a committee with all the other senior class representatives. And what you basically do there is you plan different events. For example, this year the seniors are doing things like selling tickets to raise money for their class. We're planning senior skip day. If that's something you're interested in, like even your own graduation, being able to plan that, you should definitely look forward to applying for a class representative position. And the sheets for that are coming out in the spring, so go do it.
Okay. If you want to take building construction, I need someone to help me get in here and help me design a house. I need kitchen designers, bathroom designers, color coordinators. So come and see me and sign up for building construction.
If you want to learn a real skill, join building construction. If you like siding, come join building construction. If you like to be high in the air, come join building construction. Do side.
Now watch this. See how I just buried that baby?
Do you sit at home with nothing to do with your life? You should join building construction.
Ag Communications is a really fun class where you learn about various forms of communication. These include prepared speaking, extemporaneous speaking, and debate. Most people's biggest fear is public speaking, and this class is a very good way to help you get over that. Another class we offer here is agriculture mechanics. In this class, students work on a variety of projects from small to large. These include tractor repair and maintenance, painting projects, fixing fence, welding, cutting down trees, and a variety of other projects that teach you skills that you may need to run a farm or skills that you can just use in your everyday life.
Molalla High School offers 4 years of Spanish. They are all elective classes, and Spanish 1 and 2 are offered for 2 trimesters each. Spanish 3 is a 3-trimester long class that is also offered for 12 college credits. It's essentially Spanish 101, 102, and 103. Spanish 4 is back to 2 trimesters, but it's also offered for college credit. It's offered for 4 credits of Spanish 201. We focus on culture, speaking, reading, writing, and listening, and you'll have an opportunity to learn how to communicate with millions of people around the world.
That's it. Okay. Las 5 cosas que quiero hacer en el futuro son graduaré de una universidad, me casaré con un esposo muy guapo y tendré una casa grande. Después querré ser investigadora de delincuencias escena. Después tendré 2 hijos gemelos y entonces querré tener una motocicleta.
Okay, we have several options this coming school year for physical education to get your PE credits. I'm going to explain a little bit about what we got going. The first one I want to talk about is lifetime activities. And our lifetime activities class is designed for individuals that just want to go out and compete in activities and engage in activities that they may do after you graduate high school. Some of those activities that are included are swimming, bowling, line dancing, aerobics, Pilates. There may be some situations where we set up some circuits in the weight room. It's a class that's not designed to be real competitive. It's more designed to go out and learn some different activities that you can carry on after you graduate high school. The next class that we're going to offer is Body Shop. And Body Shop is designed for those of you that don't enjoy competitive situations at all. And it's a very low impact physical education class where you can come in and it's a non-threatening environment, and you can learn some things in regards to body image and how to control weight and weight loss, and how to be active without being competitive. And some of the activities involved in that Body Shop class would be walking, jogging, aerobics, Pilates, and things of that nature. So it's designed for those of you that don't like to go out and compete and be aggressive in a PE class. The next one we're going to offer is a new one. It's called Individual Competitive Activities. This class is designed for people that want to come in and compete on an individual basis, not necessarily as a team, and come in and compete in activities such as badminton, basketball, and activities that we can set up tournaments in one-on-one situations and learn the dynamics of each game and how to compete on an individual basis. The next class that we're going to offer is a strength and conditioning class, and this is the class where we're into the weight room and learning how to get bigger and faster and stronger. It's a class that's designed not only for our athletes, but for anyone who wants to come in and improve their strength and their cardiovascular efficiency, and also learn some basic biomechanics and physiology as far as how the muscles work and the joints work, and an opportunity for you as athletes to come in and get stronger and get prepared for your sport. It's a class that we spend most of the time in our weight room, and then we spend some time in the gym working on our speed and agility and our quickness. We're going to offer an aerobics class, and it's kind of self-explanatory. Our aerobics class will be designed solely for those of you that want to come in and be involved in floor aerobics, dance aerobics, Pilates, yoga, and maybe some distance running as well. So it's a class that's solely based on endurance type conditioning and aerobic type conditioning. We're also going to offer a team sports class, and it will be a class designed for those of you that like to engage in team sports and be involved in tournaments. It'll be a very competitive class, so for those of you that like to come in and get after it and work hard, that would be a class that you would want to look at. And our last class that we're going to offer is called the Games class. This is a class that's designed for you that want to be creative, that want to come in and design your own physical education game. So we would teach you how to put it together, how to build a game and construct the rules and the regulations and how to manage it and how to get people involved, and then you would actually teach the class. So each individual would have an opportunity to develop a game and implement it and teach the class. So there's a wide variety of physical education activities out there in classes now that you can take to get your credit. So I strongly encourage you to look at your catalogs and see what interests you and what it is you want to do. Hope to see you in the gym.
Hi everybody, I'm here to talk with Professor Z about registration for classes at Molalla High School. My first question for you, if I'm a regular Joe the plumber kind of student, what classes do I take my freshman and sophomore year?
Oh, that's a very good question. So let's say you're just a regular guy here, right? And you're a freshman, you're coming into science in Molalla, so you have to take the integrated physical science series, A and B, your freshman year. That's your pathway. And then, assuming that you are smart enough to graduate from that class, then your sophomore year, you have to take the biology class. And then you're on your way. Because then your junior year, you get to take all kinds of classes. We got all kinds of things. We've got environmental science, chemistry, anatomy and physiology.
Well, we'll get there.
Oh.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Okay.
So, next question for you.
One happy camper over there. Yes.
How about if I am a real go-getter, an advanced student that wants to take a real challenge? What do I take my freshman and sophomore year?
A real go-getter, hey? Yeah, we have a few of those. So, we'll make the go-getter blue over here. So, this go-getter, he's not concerned about this integrated science stuff. He's going right on the bio track, right here. So, same class, but he's taking it his freshman year. Then what happens? Well, I'm a go-getter, so I'm going to go, right? I'm going to go on here to chemistry, my sophomore year. Explosions, chemical reactions. Then I open up to my electives and all the other choices I have. So this represents freshman year. Across here, this represents your sophomore year. And then your junior year, you get to go crazy.
Very good, very good. So, what science electives are available to all juniors and seniors here at Molalla High School?
Well, let's get rid of these freshmen. I love freshmen, but you know, we don't need them anymore. What kind of electives have we got? Well, that's a very good question, Sean. Mr. McElhaney. So, what do we got here? Regulars? We've got regular chemistry. We've got anatomy. Whoops. Anatomy. We need more scientists out there to invent better dry erase markers. We can take anatomy and physiology. We've got oceanography. Bloop, 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 bloop. We've got environmental science. Let's save the world. What else have we got? Earth science. Yeah, find out about the Earth. We live here, right? We should know something about it. Earth science. And, well, that's a pretty good mix, isn't it?
Good. Are there any science electives for advanced, those advanced go-getter kids?
Well, so you want to be a scientist someday like Professor Z, huh? Have we got a course arrangement for you? First, let me put this big thing up here. AP, Advanced Placement. That could be you. So we've got AP Chemistry. We've got AP Biology. And then we've got the regular. We've got physics classes. You can understand the physics of things, you know. Crashes, explosions, all kinds of exciting things. And what else have we got? Is that it? Could I be it? I think I'm it. Yeah.
And then all the other science electives.
Oh, and then all the other electives, yes. The environmental science, the earth science, the anatomy and physiology, all those exciting things. Down, boy, down. So
Professor Z, any closing words for our audience?
Science makes the world go round. You'll love it. Come join us.
Hello, Molalla High School students. This is Miss Earl speaking, and I'm here to tell you about your social studies elective opportunities for your forecasting plans. Social studies offers a number of electives, and you are required to take at least one of them for your graduation requirements. We offer 7 different electives. Now, you do need to be a junior, at least, to be able to take these electives, a junior or a senior. We have several opportunities, the first being what is called Law and Today's Youth. This course requires outgoing upper division students because it is a very interactive course. You're going to be doing a lot of discussion and moving about the room and interacting with people. So make sure that if you're a quiet person that doesn't really like to say anything, that this is probably not the right course for you. You do need to be vocal. Our next opportunity is Civil War. Civil War is a course, it's a 1-trimester course. All of these are 1 trimester. Civil War allows you to do an in-depth study into the Civil War, which of course took place in the 1860s. The next course is Psychology. Psychology is the study of behavior and cognitive activities. So anything that has to do with behavior, the way you act, why you think the things you do, things like that, take psychology. I do need to tell you that psychology is treated much like a college course in that I expect you to be self-motivated, a well-organized person, and a strong reader, because there is a lot of reading component and a lot of planning that you'll have to do on your own outside of class. Sociology is the next option, and sociology is kind of like psychology, but on a societal level. Okay, so it's like behavior, but in large groups in society. It's a really fun course, especially if you've already taken psychology. The next one is Native American Studies. And Mr. Hagan wanted you to know that students will learn about various Native American tribes from around what is now the United States. You will discover how Native Americans lived before the settlers. Then you will learn about their struggles to hold on to their ways of life after the settlers came. So if you're interested in Native Americans, this is the class for you. He also wants you to know about Pacific Northwest history. In this class, you will learn about the various physical features of the Pacific Northwest, the early history of the Pacific Northwest Indians, fur trappers and traders, which the Northwest is big on, the pioneers, and how Oregon, Washington, and Idaho became states. So if you're interested in learning about the history of this great land we all live in, then this is the class for you. And finally, last, but certainly not least, is Comparative World Religions. This is also a one-trimester course in which students have the opportunity to learn all about any sort of religion you've ever been curious about. We get together at the beginning of the course and discuss what we want to learn about, and we spend the rest of our 12 weeks learning about those things. It's very fun, very interactive, a lot of dialogue, a lot of discussion. We get to explore different types of literature and learn about all different kinds of belief systems. So those are your social studies electives. Sign up.